Hi everybody, Mr. Hines here, and let me be the first to congratulate you on getting your Alpha Kids Level 1 page. This is a cool step because so far we've been playing stuff that is designed for beginners and for younger students, and now you're starting to get real songs, real music, the kind of music you're going to play for the rest of your life. It's fun for you to play, it's also going to be fun for others to listen to you, and it's just really it gives you kind of an idea what it's going to be like when you get to middle school and high school and start playing all the cool music that they get to play. So congratulations, it's a lot of fun, but guess what? It's a little harder too. There's a few new rhythms, there's a few new notes, that type of thing. There's some notations on your page that can help you. If you have any questions, obviously you can also go to your teacher and ask for help. And I'll mention a few things as we go through here. Any new notes, you can always look in the back cover of your book and you'll see a fingering chart and it'll tell you how to play those notes. But again, check with your teacher if you have any questions about any of this. Now, fair warning, I literally just finished these pages and I'm in the office and it sounds terrible in here and I can hear the highway noise and it's not going to be very good microphones or anything. So this is just a temporary video just to get you going, and then we'll record some decent ones this summer to help you out in the future. So let's take a look at Alpha Kids Level 1. Song A10, A10 is the theme from Jurassic Park. Pretty well common stuff for us here. Measure 3, you see a dotted quarter note. Remember, just tap twice and move on. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Measure 10, you see RIT period, which is short for ritardando, which just means slow down a little bit. When you finish a song, slowing down and making the last note longer is a great way to show that the song is over and people know when to clap at that point. Obviously, these are great songs for concerts with us, but it's also great songs for private concerts. You can play this whole page for grandma or your friends or that type of thing. So, oh, and then on the last note, measure 11, then you see the bird's eye, or the fermata as it's really called, and that just means hold it a little bit longer and then finish. All right, let's try number 10. Again, it's going to sound a little weird because of the room, but it's okay, you'll get the idea. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's how that one goes. Also, another little note for you. Whenever you're doing these songs, the tempos can vary. So the tempo that you hear in the movie, you may hear the song played multiple times in a movie, and sometimes it's a little faster, sometimes it's a little slower. You can choose the tempo that you're comfortable with. Also, you'll see what we call articulations, dots and accents and slurs, and you'll see a couple of new ones on these pages. But you can play them the way we're playing them. If you don't play them that way exactly, it's okay. This is just my interpretation of these songs. A11, this is Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, which is a really long title. Look at measure 15, you have a new note in measure 15, check it out on the back of your book, and this one is nice and easy, 1 and 2 and 3. Let's take it kind of a medium tempo, not too fast. It's kind of a practice tempo. Then of course you can take it faster. 1 and 2 and ready. Easy? There you go. Check that out, new note out, and again, you can play that faster. All these songs can be played different. Right, you get the idea. All right, A12. Now we slow it down for a beautiful song. Beautiful songs are often very difficult to play because they need some more bigger breath, longer air. You're going from low notes to high notes, and several things going on there. Measure 14, we see the ritardando again, also called the retard, and then measure 15, you see another bird's eye or fermata. I'll probably take a quick breath before those last 4 notes of measure 14, just for the musicality of it. All right, so it comes in a 1, 2, 3 and 4 and, right? We'll take about that speed. Here we go. A12, Beauty and the Beast. 1. Now, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I was cheating on that one. I changed the slurring on that as well. So obviously it's something you can do as well. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, I was going to have you note in measure 5, those notes going up there to measure 6. Guess what? 6th grade 5-note scale. Da 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 da. So if you get good at those 5 notes, lots of songs you can play. Pirates of the Caribbean. One thing I haven't mentioned so far is check the beginning of every song with your key signature. You don't play the key signature right, the song's going to sound weird. You don't play the accidentals right, the song's going to sound weird. You don't play the rhythms right, the song's going to sound weird. But you guys are alpha kids. You should be able to use your ears and go, wait, something's wrong. And if you can't figure it out, ask your teacher, ask one of your friends who's playing well as well. All right, so this one picks up with 2 pickup notes before measure 2. A13, theme from Pirates of the Caribbean. Look at measure 16, there's a new note. If you need to pause and go take a look in the back of your book, figure out how to play that note. Let's do this. No slurs written on this except for the very end. Who knows what I'm going to play when we start playing here, but let's try it. All right. A13, Pirates. Let's take it kind of a medium tempo. 2, 3, 1, and 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. I'll say 1, 2, 3, go. Two. How'd you do? That was pretty good. Again, we're going a little higher. We're making a few jumps on that. Makes it a little more difficult. 14, Star Wars. A14, Star Wars. Now we see a new rhythm that you haven't seen yet. We won't see this rhythm until you get to the blue book page, I don't know, it's exercise number 112 in the blue book. But anyway, let me just go and show it to you real quick. For the first time you're seeing not 2 8th notes put on a beat, but 3. So we call it a triplet. Now, triplet has 2 syllables, so we add a P-O in the middle of it, triplet, to give us 3 sounds. Triplet, 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 triplet. And there's a gazillion in here. All right, exaggeration. 14, Star Wars main theme, and it's going to start on a pickup triplet on beat 4. 1, 2, 3. Triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet, 2, 3, 4. Cool? Let's try it. Let me play it for you here, and again I'm going to take it on the slower edge of medium just so you can hear it and practice along with it. So 1, 2, 3, triplet 1. There we go. There we go. 1, 2. All right. Oh, turn over on the back. Let's keep moving on. Elmos World. This was kind of a fun one to do. A couple of rhythms that you haven't seen yet. And again, in the blue book, you're going to see this, which is on page 5. An 8th quarter 8th is the simplest version of what we call syncopation. And this one has, I even wrote the rhythm in there for you. 1 and 3, 4. So the 2 is there, but it's silent. 1 and. In the middle of that second note is beat 2. 1 and 3, 4. 1 and 3, 4. Okay. Measure 9, we have a dotted 8/16. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a simple thing. You've heard it a million times, and you'll pick it up real quickly. It's actually on page 102, or song number 102 in the blue book. If you wanted to take a look at that, ask your teacher about Blue 102, and they will help you with that. The rest of it's pretty self-explanatory. We are starting to see a lot of dots. Dots are what we call staccato, and the word dot is exactly how you play it. Dot, short and light. Staccato is short and light, and just think about the word. So we have ta-dot, ta-dot. So you just play it like a dot, just nice and short and very light. All right, let's take it kind of a medium tempo. This one, if you've ever, you got little brothers or sisters listening to the Elmo song, la 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 la, Elmos World, right? So ta da ta da, but we don't have to go that fast right now. You can go that fast as you get better. Here we go. We're gonna go 1 and 3, 4. 1 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right? Good. All right. Hedwig's thing from Harry Potter. This is the first one John Williams wrote for the movie series. And several new notes there. Measure 12, 13. And then there's a full octave jump in the end of 14 into 15. So check those out. You got a big jump going into 15. You'll have to practice that and try to make it sound as good as you can. You can ask your teacher for some ideas on how to make that sound good. Who knows how I'll play it today? We'll find out. I haven't played it. Key signature, accidentally measure 7. Got to get that right. All right, let's play it. The slow songs we're playing them pretty close to tempo just because they're not that hard. 3, 1 and 3, 1. Could it go a little faster? Sure. You notice these songs in the movies, they change. Dun 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 dun. Let's slow it down a little bit for you right now. 3, 1, 2 and 3. Dot a quarter note. 1, 2, 3. Ready. Yeah, in measure 14, the first 3 notes are what we call chromatics, where they move just a half step at a time. Check that out. Make sure you're getting that right sound. And again, play for your teacher. Ask your teacher for help on that. A17 Thriller, Michael Jackson. Why not? It's fun. All right, so we have this one. This is another one that could go much faster, which is what we call cut time. You'll see that in the blue book on number 58. But you can also count it in 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and okay. So we'll take it kind of that medium tempo right now, and then you can speed it up as you can. It's always better to hear something a little slower and good rather than faster and out of control and sloppy. People don't like that. It's just uncomfortable for people. So play at the tempo you can play it, and then you'll be in good shape. The only thing tricky on this one, we see that syncopation again. That we saw in Elmos World. We're seeing at the end of 17, 1, 2, 3, and. 1, 2, 3, and. So that quarter note is in the middle, and the 4 is there, but it's really part of the quarter note there, so you don't hear bum, bum, da, dum, bum. Okay? All right, let's give it a shot. Dum, bum, 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 bum. All right, and by now you guys should already know the accent sign that's going on there. A little extra T, a little extra air, and then a little extra space between them. Ta da da ta ta. Right? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, kind of fun. Again, faster would be great. Da 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 bum 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 bum. All right, so moving on. Number 18, theme from Up. I love that movie, and this is another one of the things where you hear it sometimes when it's sad and there's some slower movement, da 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 dum, and then later, like at the end of the movie, ba da da dum, ba da da dum, da 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 dum. Right, it does it really quickly, so you can find where you're comfortable playing it and accurately playing that. Here we go. Let's see. Let's take it. Da 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 2 3 1 da 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 dum. All right, here we go. Oh, new note in measure 5. Same thing, retard at the end, fermata at the end, and I think that's the only new stuff there. Lots of dotted quarter notes. 1 2 and, right? So tap twice and move on. So it comes in on the end of 2 1 da 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 dum. Here we go. 1 2 3, ready. Yeah, I started thinking in the middle. We got to measure 5. There's looks like a little number 7 in the middle of 5. That's actually called an 8th rest. 8th rest and 8th notes are counted exactly the same. You just don't play it. Okay, so you'll learn this in 6th grade on page 8, number 30. And so what you can do is you can take a quick breath when you see an 8th rest, or just count like an 8th note. Drummers have already seen it by this point. So you see an 8th rest there. You'll also see one in the Simpsons on the next song, measure 7. There's an 8th rest, dun 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 dun. Right? So there's an 8th rest. It's the same thing, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But you're just going to not play that first one, and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. All right. Simpsons also has another kind of extended thing of syncopation, where we take a look at measure 4. We have a dotted quarter note, bum, and we're ready to move on. But now we're going to get 3 times we're going to hit the and. Ta, and 1, and, right? So you've heard it before, you'll recognize it, but it will also teach you how to read this as well. All right, so we have the slow part, dun, dun, the Simpsons. I have no idea what key I'm singing in. Let's find out. Number 19. I think the rest is okay. That one accidental is all the way through there. Should be pretty easy that way. There you go. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. So it comes in on beat 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 1 2 3, 1 and 1 and 1 and 2 and. All right. I think we can go that speed or pretty close. And again, you can go faster when you watch the movie or the TV show. You'll know. Dun, dun, bum, 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 bum. Don't worry about going that fast. Go where you can go, where it sounds good and fast enough for you to enjoy it, but also have control over it. Here we go. A19. 3 4 1 2 3. There we go. 1 2 3 4. Ready. How'd you do? All right. So, fun songs, real music, real rhythms. This is the legitimate stuff. And when you get to middle school and high school, these are the exact same songs you're going to be playing. So, congratulations again for being part of this Alpha Kids Club, level 1. But also now, this is the great thing to kind of give you a taste of what it's going to be like. So, keep on playing every day. Keep doing this stuff. Play for everybody you can. I hope you have great concerts and get to show off, play all these songs. And I'll see you again on level 2. All right. See you. Bye.